presented by EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor's sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys, well, everybody knows it. One win away from a perfect regular season. What an unbelievable year they've had to this point. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, we are just about ready. And we are underway now from Atlanta. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Loss of 2 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down. First and
to the air, Penix. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the toss, here's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That really sets him back, a loss of 6. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Again, it's Robinson. Gets past 1 man. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This a 27-yard attempt here. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Parker Washington. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Lawrence steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Lawrence will throw, rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Eluding the pressure right. Thomas has got it, complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Sliding out of the pocket. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They go play action now. Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown. Parker Washington. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Falcons offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll throw with Penix. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Finds Johnston. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
First down, Jacksonville.
Again, it's Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 8. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. A little juke. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Jaguars defense as they get ready to set up shop. A field goal last time is what they gave up in a close game. All these drives start to feel so critical.
And they are. And, you know, we've met so many defensive coordinators who just rip.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 71 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. Here's Lawrence. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
now Lawrence to Allen on the dump off. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Complete to Washington. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete to number 84. A gain of a yard. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, Ron, stop. Here we go.
Back to throw again. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll buy some time right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for a Jacksonville touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Brian Thomas with touchdown number 20 on the year, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8.
Jaguars 21.
That time a 9-play drive, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Nifty move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field.
Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
They'll go play action here with Penix. He gets it to Johnston.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Looking to throw Penix.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Robinson up the middle.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Penix. Right side, he has Johnston.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that'll get the lead down to 5.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Open man, it's Hunter. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Lawrence.
And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Steps away. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd down.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
84. A gain of 14. First down, Jaguars.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hunter. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, a 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year.
Now for the point after. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Yeah, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
They'll throw with Penix.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got a man, it's London.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now Penix.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Jags grab it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free.
And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
He finds his man complete. It's Hunter. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Over the middle, it's Thomas. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 14.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So third down, and the Falcons going with a dime, 6 defensive backs. He gets it to Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On red. Son, it's us.
And they'll indeed take a knee. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.